Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we rise now for the Egyptian national anthem. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah, and it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Shot!
To produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Senegal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Egypt finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, this looks sharp. Mohamed Salah. Chance to shoot! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Egypt grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Has a look and plays it forward. Idrissa Gueye. Lobbed in behind. He's had a shot! And it's rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Senegal have a free kick. Aim forwards. Surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's set up one goal so far. Idrissa Gueye. Diatta. Ndiaye. Salah. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Senegal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Koulibaly. Mane. And here's Mane. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Diallo given the lift of his goal. All perfectly measured. Can he finish?
this is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Diallo under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Idrissa Gueye. Diallo. Mane. Gueye. It's run loose here. Diarra wins the duel this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mohamed chasing after it. Mohamed is flagged offside. Diakate. Oh, that's a nice ball.
Senegal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Salah. Applies the finish! Reaction.
Mustafa Mohamed actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Diarra. Gueye needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Out to the right. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. Receives it in a good position here. Succumbs to the pressure. Quality ball. Calmly anticipates. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Gueye. Diarra, oh, good spread. Half-time, extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Now that's well seen too. Now what about a counter-attack? And here's Mane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Trezeguet. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Egypt desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Oh, what a ball! Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the...
And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Boy, you can feel the tension. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. So this one to set the tone. And none from one.
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Trezeguet steps up for his penalty. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Manek is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And they're 2 up. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. And stuck away with ice in his veins. Mendy must save it. That's it! It is done! So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.